Hey, welcome back everybody. Sign here again with another episode of my Create Block playthrough. And yeah, I've got 4 more NEPA now, or NIPA, or NIPA, or I don't know, dust plants. So we can actually make arcane crystal dust. So that is that quest done, which didn't give me a reward. Now we can make arcane crystals and mundabatur dust. Not too worried about this stuff right now. I'm going to wait for this to build up. I might set up some sort of automatic farm for that. We can also make Oriole bottles. We can make arcane bone meal. No idea what that's about, but let me make some of that. Can I bone meal? No. Okay. No idea. It's probably Instagrow plant. Why didn't you go back into my offhand? That's weird. Okay. All right, let me do that right. It's 0%, 100. Okay. Hello. There you guys are. Hey. All right, get back down here. So yeah, it's Instagrow. Okay, I mean that way. That works, makes sense. All that fun stuff. We can make Mundapatur. We can make the sanity meter once I get some more arcane crystal. Okay. Corrupty dust is a thing as well, but we need obsidian ingots, which obsidian with iron is powdered obsidian plus iron nuggets. And yeah, that's a thing. And then corrupty dust, that's in world interactions only. Silver dragon scales, that is an in world thing. Diorium, yeah, it used to be called arcane gold. And there's all sorts of stuff you can make out of it. Tools. There's the Slimek pickaxe, which comes built in with Silk Touch. I heard you. All right. You. Arcane chiseled darkstone. We can make the mystical dagger, but we also need dark matter for that. Golden orchid seeds. That's a thing. We get polished darkstone. We got tools. We got a golden dragon scale, which we can use to make arcane dragon eggs, plus the tier armor. Durium glass, blacksmith gavel, golden feather, which we need for the sonic pick, and apparently works in place of regular feathers for some recipes. All right, cool. Yep. And I seem to be coming down with a cold, and I have like the sniffles, and I'm constantly sneezing, and it's just wonderful. All right, but yeah, we got 5 more of this stuff, and it seems like all 5 of these grow at exactly the same time too. There's no randomness to it. It's just a set point. Even whenever I place down the 4 new ones I got from flying around to different islands, they still all grew at the same time as the first one did. So it's like every Nipah plant in the world grows at the same time, which is kind of cool, I guess. But today I want to work on spawners, right? Namely a magma cube, to begin with. Do we have like unbreakable besides? We have unbreaking. It's the indestructible summoning altar, which, yeah, the summoning altar is a thing. We can only use it really to summon the warden and the wraith, though. So, yeah. There's the, the Eternal Stella. Right click it, and it'll repair everything in your inventory, which is kind of cool. Or you can smithing table it onto something, and it becomes an eternal version of that tool and never breaks. It has infinite durability at that point. We do have wither skeleton twigs as well. And I got this thing set up so we can... Did I hear another? Yeah, I did. Motors and alternators. Ah, dang it. I'm only dealing with these guys because I will occasionally need... Wow, yeah. He came in at a pretty good rate of speed there. I'm going to need phantom membranes eventually, so... Alright, that's probably good enough. Alright, we need phantom membranes for Mundibator dust and a few other things. Recipe sequence, we can make phantom train tracks eventually. We need it for Thread of Undying. And we need it for filter glyphs. Okay, and other things. There we go. So where to begin with this? Alright, so I've decided to make an elevator, because why not? So this is a platform of andesite scaffolding. I've got it glued all together. These are just metal girders. They're fairly cheap, really, once you get access to iron. And then we have these elevator pulleys. Only one of these is necessary, but I kind of wanted to look a little more balanced and stuff, so yeah. And then I just robbed some power from my windmill over there, because we're using so little power from that thing to run this setup, which I need to do something with. I'll get around to it. So, one thing I need to do is I need to put contraption controls down. And then redstone contacts. So you're going to face this way, and then you're going to face into it. There we go. And we're going to give this a right click. All actors on. Very good. And I'm missing something. Was it here? Yeah, make floor selection easier. Oh, then I right click the elevator block itself, right? Yeah, there we go. And then it'll be you. Attached to the structure. Oh, I didn't... Yeah, that would be a thing, right? There we go. Wink. There we go. And now this is an elevator contact. And, you know. Now I need another floor. It's just so weird seeing that water over there. Alright, let me... Let's see, where do I want to put... you know, we could actually have the next stop be down here, right? Yep, there's the bottom of our elevator, so I'm going to line up here, right? And kind of to here-ish, I think, right? And it is a 4x4, so here. 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And we'll do, there we go, like that. And that's where the elevator platform is going to end up in there. No, not you. You. There we go. There we are. All right. So, it is right here for our contact. And you faced down. There it goes. I know it's an elevator contact because it is in line and facing the correct way. Okay. That is the thing I'm curious about now. How are these contraption controls supposed to work? Right, this guy. Always active by default. Toggle on the fly. So it does nothing. Okay. Alright, attached anywhere. Okay. Specific types of actors. Alright. So you can turn on or off different things if you want. Okay, that's kind of cool. Okay, well, that's the thing. All actors on. Do I need another elevator? Alright, so I think what is going on is it's not actually turning it into an elevator. There it goes. You know, it's linked up like that, you know. Okay. And if I right click again, it disconnects. Okay. And now it says to scroll and click. Click with item to set. And I can, you know, just right click like that. It's not doing the thing though. If I get myself... Oh, also, there's a rolling mill, which was a quest. Oh, we can make ARM buttons. Oh, that's kind of cool. Alright, now if I do that, it will call the elevator to my floor. Also, I finally did plant my blueberries. It's not extremely fast, but, you know, that's fine. I know what I did wrong. I'm a doofus. Okay. I never glued the controls to the elevator. Alright, come back. And that would be why it's not working. Just like I didn't glue the redstone contact down. There we go. Oh, I need to disconnect you so I can edit this now. There we are. That should do it. Reconnect. Look, we have an elevator. Alright, sweet. And then if I go back here, I can look at this, scroll, right click, and up we go. And now we can have a multi-layer base without a problem, right? Which is going to be a lot more fun. So you need to come with me, though. Same with you. There we go. All right, so I went to the Nether. I finally found another fortress. So we actually have their skeleton skulls now. Also got some ghostly essence from those guys. But I am about ready to set up a spawner. And I left my... Oh my god. Okay. It didn't want to engage. Oh, it just spiked me into the turf. Do I have, like, feather falling on? No, I don't. Okay. But this is going to be, for now anyway, my mob farm. And it's pretty basic. Let me turn hover mode on. There we go. So we're going to have a spawner in here. Well, probably multiple spawners. Okay, I need to take off my elytra wings for right now. They're not helping matters any. So the spawner's going to go on top of that block of glass there. Maybe you should make it one more block higher. Because things are going to get stuck behind the glass if I'm not careful. Oh, wait a second. There was netherite diving boots, wasn't there? Yeah, let's get some diving boots on. I think it was the netherite ones. I got a comment about it, and I should really have made these a while ago. Alright, so diving boots, ocean floor. Okay, even the copper ones keep you from being pushed around by belts, which is kind of nice. Netherite scrap. No, come on. There we go. Scrap. Ancient plating. Nether brass plus netherite. Huh, cool. Alright, then we'll just do U plus U. U plus U. There we go. Netherite diving boots. And that was a quest. I think it was in Create for that. Yeah. Copper diving boots gives me some shafts. Netherite diving boots gives me soul speed 3, which is not bad, I guess, but not something I really need. So that away for now. I'll put you here. Those away. And let's see. I got 2 pieces of netherite armor now. I've got a lot of levels. Let's go ahead and enchant these boots as well. Right. Feather falling would be great, because, yeah. Especially with my my elytra on, I tend to spike myself into the turf quite often. Not you. Oh, I already, yeah, they're there. There we go. Depth Strider 3. And fire protection. Okay, that's not bad, I guess. Can I enchant you? No, I can't. Okay. Let's go ahead and put you away. There it goes. Wow, that took a while to update. All right. So now we should be immune to belts. And we'll come on down here. And let's see. Let me just go ahead and actually slap a block there. There we go. The spawner is going to go up here on that piece of glass there. Now, I do have to watch out about light levels, which is a bit of an issue because there's torches here, but there's also feral flare lanterns underneath the platform. The torches are here because the feral flares were taking forever to propagate. But, at least for the one I want to do right now, magma cubes. Area of effect cloud, huh? Oh, okay, I just heard the grinder go off. So, this is going to spawn enemies for us. Namely, magma cubes. They're going to spawn onto these belts. They're going to get pushed down to here. Now, there's an issue with magma cubes, and that is some of them are big. So, this actually may not work for you. May have to rig up something else for a magma cube spawner. But, okay, for everybody else, they're going to come down to here, move onto this belt, and that's going to drop them straight into these crushing wheels here. And the cool thing is we can actually access things from here. Magma cubes, I'm going to have to set up a separate room or something for. Or something. I'll figure it out. Yeah, they'll run through these crushing wheels here. Crushing wheel controller right there. Drop into the chute. Chute is going to put items directly onto this belt. Belt's going to push it over here into this bubble column, which is going to go straight up into my storage system. And we have a controller extension here, but underneath here we have a funnel pointed up into this extension, which is linked to all the doors here. And that'll take any items approaching it from underneath and shove it straight into this controller extension, if it will fit. That's kind of a big if. And the reason for that is I may get drops that don't have a home in the drawers. And so that can be problematic. I could try and look up making an armory cabinet. This thing. Takes netherite, 3 drawers, a comparator, and some stone. This will hold any items that don't stack. So, like armor, swords, bows, equipment and whatnot that I might get from my mob farm. Might not be a bad idea. Go ahead and add that to our wish list anyway. What do I have for spawn eggs, right? Well, let's see. We've got zombie. We've got wandering trader, spiders. Spider probably won't work down there either because they're too wide. Slime, skeleton, silverfish, sheep, rabbit, pig. Now, passive mobs have to spawn on grass. So I'll have to have something separate for them. But it's fine. Creeper, chicken, and bees. Do I have leather over here at all? I don't. Just thinking cows might not be a bad idea. And then raw beef, that's going to need a home as well. I love how it's still, it's polar beer, not polar bear. There we go. That'll come in handy for doing things. I do want to get leather, a good income of leather coming in. So it's good to have a home for that now. Oh, also, okay, we got 3 for killing 10 wither skeletons. Nice. And we have wither skeleton tweaks. So 2 things. They do not drop their sword, which is awesome. The other thing is they drop, if they don't drop a skull, they drop wither skeleton skull fragments. 9 of those equal wither skeleton skull. We got our blaze hunter. That gets me a couple more fell pumpkins. Got 100 skeletons killed. Poison arrows, a gate pearl, and projectile protection 4. I also made a dread lamp. Stop the bats from spawning. Mainly for bats and ocelots. So, do I have a blaze spawn egg at all? I don't. Do have some fell pumpkins. I need 2 more of those. All right, let's go ahead. Get you down there and there, and then we'll do there. Okay, no go, and missed. Trying to place it on top of an iron bar is a little tricky at times. Alright, yeah, I'll have to... Because blaze rods wouldn't be a bad thing, and blazes can spawn at any light level. Do another gate pearl. I have done 1 blaze gate pearl, which is why I've got a ton of blaze rods now. What do we got? 5 waves. Because I did the eye bender one, this guy here. 5, 10, 15, 20, and then 25 blaze loot rolls. I got like a stack and a half of blaze rods off of that. Probably do another one. It's kind of fun because they shoot fireballs and half my base is made out of wood. But one thing I did is I sped this up as well. So it's quite a bit faster now, which is nice. It actually makes it worth using. And once we get more than, I don't know how many blocks it is away from the elevator controller, the belts disappear. Which is a shame, but what are you going to do, right? So we have a blaze spawn egg. There you go. It is now a blaze spawner. And... gonna hang out here for a second, see if any blaze spawn in. Hey, look, there we go. And I didn't see any drops, but I don't know what the drop rate's going to be, honestly. All right. Hey, here we go again. Not great. It didn't go into the chute. I may not have left enough room, so... Can't see that really being an issue, but, you know, just in case. We'll just do that instead. Helps if you don't miss the block you're aiming for here, sign. Come on. But it is summoning blazes. Getting like 1 at a time. Yeah. Come on. Well, that's probably the issue. Killed by a player. Wow, you actually spawned 3 of them this time. Cool. So right now my blaze have basically, yeah, this is a freaking experience farm is what this is. Dang it. I'm already getting experience from other things too. I don't need it from you guys as well. Apparently crushing wheels do not count as player kills, so... There you go. Well, let me go ahead and grab this. Turn that on. Oh! Okay. My magnet's on, so it's trying to... Oh! Dang, I did not mean to spawn you. Oh well, I did grab it. I can farm up unlimited amounts of spawner scrap, I just realized. Because I can still touch spawners, so... Yeah. Alright, let me grab some of you. No, not that. Just in case it's something that will go into my storage system. There we go. We'll use bone blocks. There we go. Yeah, just in case it goes into the storage system. I want it to not get caught. Like that, right? Oh, it's not going to get caught anyway because it's going into the crushing wheels. And since bone blocks can't be crushed, they're just getting destroyed. Alright, I've got the spawning room. Let's make use out of it, I guess, right? I could do zombies. That would give me the occasional free iron, which I'm not really going to need. We don't have, like, spikes or anything, do we? Not really, no. I'm just thinking for the magma cubes. Something to kind of whittle them down in size before they get put into the crushing wheels. Well, I mean, I do need magma cream, so we'll just do that, right? Let's see how bad this gets. Because I can always make some deployers with swords, right? Yeah, like he's stuck, right? Will that size go down there? No, they're still too big. Yeah, that's not going to work either. Okay. Sweet, I got the spawn egg back too. Nice. Alright, I will have to figure out another way to use this. I don't think the smallest guys can drop magma cream either, so it's kind of just a bust the whole way around on this, isn't it? It's kind of funny watching the little guys get ground up by the crushing wheel, so. Alright, I've got it kind of figured out. It's slow because I'm literally punching these things to death. But at the same time, it's not that slow. So what I've got going on here is I've got the crushing wheels removed. Went ahead and made a bunch of deployers. Yeah, there's a bit of an issue with little guys here. They are occasionally jumping out of the way. But because the deployers aren't actually a full block, they're standing on the ledge of these little hoppers here, and the deployer is punching through them. But they are occasionally ending up down here. And now what I have going on is I have another deployer down here that is punching the little guys through this hopper. The hoppers are important because the deployers actually gather the drops themselves. They don't just drop them into the world. And yeah, that's both a good and a bad thing. Because once these guys try to pick up a second item type, then they quit working. So, speaking of quit working, there we go. I was out of reach of the spawner. There we go. You can see they're just pummeling these magma cubes. And any drops that the deployers generate go into these hoppers, which is a long hopper chain going across under all the under all the deployers. And then it's feeding down into this last hopper here. So anything that ends up in there gets hoppered onto the belt and then sent up into storage. How bad are you? 0.4. Yeah, you're getting kind of low. Need to go refill this as well. But, so this thing works when I'm not here. Yep, there it goes. Thank you. There we are. And apparently it gave me my magma cube spawning back. So I'm curious to see if it still remains a magma cube spawner or not. I'm waiting to see the spawner flare up like it's trying to spawn something. Yep, and it's not doing anything now. It is just a spawner. With nothing attached to it. Alright. I used the wrong pick. Hey, we did get that back, though. Alright. You're that now. Means if I want this stuff, I'm going to have to AFK down here for now. It's not the end of the world, but it's not what I was hoping for either. But Nematocraft does have its own spawning mechanisms, so... Alright, let's go up top. We'll go to -1. I think it's 48 blocks is all the more it will render. Alright, so if I come back here... There we go. I just picked up a bunch of spawn eggs and apparently a nugget of experience that I got from somewhere. Also, magma creams times 21. Because I don't have these in a box anywhere. Or drawer. And I'm out of compacting drawer, so you can just live here, right? I can go... This can probably go in there. 11 magma cube spawn eggs, though. Let's see, what is it? Like... Yeah, here it is. The vacuum trap. Absorbs nearby enemies, requires negative pressure, and an installed spawner core. Sneak right click or apply a redstone signal to toggle active inactive. Right? And then if we look at the spawner core, this guy. Beating heart of a spawner, place a pressurized spawner to spawn mobs from the essence contained in it. The spawner core is extracted from a vanilla spawner containing the pure essence of a single creature, but a vacuum trap can be used to build cores with multiple essences. And to make the shell, I just need, pressure chamber glass, compressed iron ingot, and an emerald. This with memory essence, aka experience, turns it into a spawner core. And then we put that into the vacuum trap and, yeah. You are at 0.1 bar. It does not last nearly long enough. I need to get a capacity book somehow. But I am going to go ahead and call this an episode. Thank you for coming out. I hope you enjoyed it. And until the next one. This is Sign signing out. Have fun.